This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center.
The form that a lot of people are communicating, everything from Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, SMS, Twitter, all these other social mediums, or even in their handheld devices. When it comes to the discussion starting to migrate there more obviously than it was from an adoption standpoint, but also it's getting better at versus what it was, and you're getting a more true omni-channel experience versus just multi-channel interactions before. In that world, though, what advice, though, would you give to businesses that are looking to implement this more text type oriented communication versus voice?
I think it's a no-brainer. And the cost, as you guys know too, it's not much more, right? I think there's a lot of laziness and a lot of complacency of this is kind of how we've done it. We've seen a lot of, even on the flip side, right? We've seen a lot of, organizations that start and all they do is text or they do is email and evolve them to voice, right? Yeah. It's like this double evolution. And then these legacy organizations that have been around have just done voice, and now they're starting to get into the digital, into the texting, into the chat. So as you said, any organization that you go with from an outsourcing standpoint or any software that you get, you have to be able to give customers the option now. There's I think the days of, hey, this is how we do customer service and this is the channels that we're going to offer. It's just because people are nervous or scared or they've never done it. But again, we just talked about how the reps, we're struggling with soft skills. One thing they're really good at is typing and texting in chat. So we have found that, a lot of those guys, right, they're really good at it. They're really fast at it. They can work 6 or 7 different chats at one time because that's kind of how their brain has kind of been programmed through the technology that everybody's been using. So if those reps are starting to get really good at it, that means your customers are starting to get really good at it. And that's becoming more of a preferred channel. Voice is still king and we still see it, but chat is right there.